I therefore call on Government Order of the Day number 3.
Ngati Koroki Kahukura Claim Settlement Bill, second reading.
Mr Speaker.
I call the Honourable Minister Christopher Finlayson.
Mr Speaker, Tanakwe, I move that the Ngati Koroki Kahukura Claim Settlement Bill be now read a second time. Can I begin by acknowledging the gracious and supportive and helpful comments made by my Labour opponents this morning. I particularly acknowledge Larissa Wall and Meka Whaitiri. They were gracious and constructive, and they can be contrasted with the ignorant and gross contribution of Mr Peters earlier today, comments that will resonate in Ruatahuna and Ruatoki and places like that. Most unfortunate indeed. Mr Speaker, this bill will enable the settlement of all the remaining historical treaty claims of Ngati Koroki Kahukura. Earlier this year, the bill was considered by the Māori Affairs Committee, and I've said it on a number of occasions this morning. I repeat it again, that I do appreciate the work that committee did in considering the bill and considering the issues raised in the submissions. I congratulate the Chair and the members for their hard and efficient work. The committee considered 12 submissions from interested groups and individuals. They heard 9 submissions and held hearings in Karapiro and Wellington, and I'm very grateful to those who took the time to make submissions on the bill. They were very positive and very helpful. Mr Speaker, every settlement, as a previous speaker said, is unique in some way. Obviously, with the Ngāi Tūhoi legislation, the unique feature is the issue of the uraweras. Here, the unique feature is that magnificent mountain in the Waikato, Maungatautari. The settlement with Ngati Koroki Kahukura, and therefore this bill, contains innovative address relating to Maungatautari. It is at the heart of the rohe of this iwi, it is at the heart of their claim, but what they've done is agreed to redress over the maunga that accommodates the interests of others as well. And I recall the period leading up to the signing of the deed of settlement, when there were a number of meetings that I had with various community groups to try and drill down and work out a solution that was acceptable for everyone. The net result of all that work is that the maunga will be vested in the local community as a whole, te hapori o Maungatautari. So the bill contains some complex and innovative drafting to provide for vesting an area in a community rather than a legal person. So I want to acknowledge the generosity of Ngati Koroki Kahukura and emphasise that I remain committed to working with them to ensure that the remaining issues concerning the legal status of the pest-proof fence are effectively resolved, and I think they will be. Mr Speaker, the Waikato Tainui Raupatu Claims Settlement Act 2010 and the Ngati Tūwharetoa, Rokawa and Te Arawa River Iwi Waikato River Act 2010 provide very important mechanisms for the care and well-being of the Waikato River. The bill before this House is consistent with other treaty bills in the Waikato in that it provides for the existing mana whakahaere arrangement north of Karapiro to be extended south to the Lake Arapuni subcatchment. And I'm very happy that the settlement facilitates those changes. The committee carefully examined the bill. It's incorporated a number of small changes. The changes are technical in nature, and they do helpfully clarify aspects of the redress. So, Mr Speaker, I very much look forward to the third reading and seeing Ngati Koroki Kahukura move confidently into the future. And as I said in the first debate, I say again now, I hope the fact that I'm relatively succinct and to the point in the second reading speeches is not a cause of offence to the iwi. What we're trying to do this morning in extended sitting hours is progress 3 bills through their second reading. The full speeches, hopefully in the presence of many members of the iwi, will occur at the third reading. I commend the bill to the House.
The question is that the motion be agreed to.
Mr. Speaker.